keep you on your tippy toes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.
What's up, guys and gals? K1SPL here. You're tuned into K1's K-pop sessions. We're gonna dive right back into some XG content. We're gonna check out their choreography to Tippy Toes. Something we haven't done in quite a while is check out some choreographies. As you know, I'm big sucker into how choreography is made and the dynamics of everything, and trying to understand everything on my own and by researching certain aspects of it and stuff. So if you don't know, I used to be huge into b-boy and breakdancing, and I used to be a b-boy. Not that great, but you know, I got into it. Can do some windmills here and there, and got into like watching a bunch of like videos of b-boy battles and stuff like that, and a lot of the choreographies in there, when they call routines, are very similar to how K-pop dance choreographies are formed. Has some like dynamics and storytelling and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, we check out K-pop choreographies just for seeing the dynamics of everything. But anyways, let's get right into it. Check out XG's choreography to Tippy Toes, and yeah. So XG, they're actually a Jpop group, considered a Jpop group. There is some kind of controversy between that, but we won't dive into that. But I'll consider it Jpop as in respect wise for those who are huge XG fans. So yeah, let's get to. I don't think I've ever checked out Jpop choreography before. I don't think there hardly is any. I mean, XG is probably first group out of Jpop, K-pop, whatever, with choreography to their music in a while, because back in the day they used to have Morning Musume, who performed with dance choreography as well, and they were a huge girl group back in. Anyways, let's hit play. Starting off low levels right off the bat here. Swimming on the floor.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes. Watch the way we move, the way we rip, the way we glow. They ain't ready for us, we about to rip the game.
They're very dance intensive group, as I've seen a little bit of their stuff that they've done before. Lots of ripples. Very synchronized. Fundamentals of choreo here. Some nice fluid transitions and ripples. Ooh, that's dope. So that's what they did out there. Nice little. Ooh, that was awesome. Odd even switch there. Diagonal formations. Nice grouping here. Group separating. Boss mode. Coming back together as one. Dang, that's a hard move. Everyone bending back. Some cool formations. It is pre-chorus choreo. Dang. Ripple there. I like this stance that they got going with the Tippy Toes part there. Dang. Some sit down formation there. This choreo is full of ripples here. Either ripples or maybe considered cannons.
I'ma keep you on your tippy toes.
That mean lean back. Whoa. Some cool groundwork there. So synchronized.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes. That's the way it goes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.
I gotta say, the biggest part of this choreo is definitely the steps. The steps really set off the rhythm, and if you follow it, I'm pretty sure you'll find something interesting that it adds to the music. So choreography, it's a direct translation of what your song is supposed to be, or it's like a representation or an expression of how your music should look visually. Because if you listen to music, it's just like, oh, it's just music, you know, but visually choreography comes into play, and that's where, as I said, dynamics all the time. That's where the dynamics of linking your music to choreography, especially in like K-pop, that's where that huge relation comes into play, bringing your music to life through dance. And very interesting what's going on. And you can like change things up too, like if the song is going this direction, and but visually would, depending on like what dance move you choose, you can set a different rhythm to what it audibly sounds like to what it visually looks like and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think that's what they were doing with like the steps and all that. So let's go segment by segment. So this is the intro. Low levels going on it. Very synchronized. I like that running, so getting up. This is the first formation, so 2 files, focus member in the middle. I like how they were mirroring each other, so pretty much mirroring. The other members were looking back, these members looking forward. Even though a mirror is supposed to follow, they were actually going the opposite way, which is like what an actual mirror should do, you know? If that makes sense. But it's as if like if you flipped it this way, it's still the same. So, you know, flip it this way, it's still the same. Some ripples going there. There's a example of directly following, representing the beat of the song right there with their footstep there. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, dun, dun. So when you're watching choreo, you should really, of course, duh. When you're watching choreo, you should listen to the music. And so basic, such a basic thing. But when you listen to the song, you can very closely to like little details. You can see that they're playing off of certain parts of the song, whether it's like the beat, it's like a certain special instrument that comes in and it's like in the very back of the song, or like they play off the lyrics. They can play off of anything, so you just gotta watch closely what's going on with this choreo. Sometimes the dance moves are just complementary to what's going on, so just to bring the flow of things. Kitty, he's growling at the door. I think someone's like walking through the hallway. Anyways, calm down. But yeah, they choose certain dance moves to flow through the song and stuff. Sometimes, usually complementing certain parts. Really cool complementary moves here. Like these dance moves don't follow directly to like certain instruments, but it's just there to flow. And my cat is He's on alert. He's more of a dog than a cat sometimes. So these are like very complimentary moves. Sets the imagination. Like that little routine here. So in b-boy, routines are like when either two or more b-boys go out and they do this whole choreography, like whether it's crazy or if it's like very dynamic and visually pleasing. Right here it's like a little routine with two members setting it off here, the little toe tap to the knee. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't know all their names perfectly. So with that, so what Luminous said was interesting part about the song was instead of having the hi-hats, you know, in like a lot of rap music these days in America, they have that hi-hat, that triple hi-hat. They call it rapid fire hi-hat, you know, the you know, that rapid fire hi-hat. It's mostly in all like gangsta songs or whatever these days. But what's interesting in this, Luminous pointed out that the hi-hats are actually or how do you say, like orally or vocally transmitted through the song rather than the sound of an actual hi-hat. So the ti-ti-ta is actually it's actually mimicking hi-hat sounds. And if you listen to the ti-ti-ta part and watch your feet, it kind of follows that. Also in dancing, you want to follow it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, as a 4 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you want to separate all your dance moves in fours, and then that's how you learn the whole choreography. And of course, there's going to be like either 100 segments, there could be like 1,000 segments of different choreography parts, depending on how difficult your choreography is. And of course, like 4 counts, 8 counts, the whole song in 3 minutes could be equal to like either 500 to 1,000 segments, and learning choreography is just not easy. Not that easy. 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, a little speed up there with their feet there that time. I like that part. So this part was like kind of, from my reaction, it was kind of like what is it, homage to some Michael Jackson, that lean, but they actually like go down, like almost falling, and they transition into this next part, some crazy what is it, like some aerobics and some flex moves down here going on with the lows. I love that transition right here with the odd even. So this is diagonal formation. The other 3 members come in between the members and then it switches. So I like to say these are the odds up front and then the evens come in between. Of course, even is 2, 4, 6. So in the 2, 4, well, she sets it off, but if she's 1, then she's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 position. They switch off here. Oh, and then the other members hang around. Again, some routine going on here with 3 girls. The other 4 are out of focus, doing some back levels and visuals. Getting ready for the next. So what I call that is called a setup. So they're setting up for this next part. So this first group goes off, and then the second group in the back is setting up. setting up for the second part. So that's a setup. There goes that first part. Now this is another setup. Bam. Dude, that is so crazy. That is a mean lean. They're like bending way back. And it's not even just back, it's back into the side and then they sweep. Ooh, some flexibility. File, split, 2 files. So the first time they were spread out doing that move in the pre-chorus. Now they're in single file. Or single files, double files. That's some who does it in their music videos? I don't watch or listen to a lot of American hip-hop music, but I know that's like an homage to somebody. I want to say like Nicki Minaj or whoever did that, does that dance move. Another setup here in the back. It's like setup after setup and then some ripples going on. So when I say ripple, of course, it's like just that. It's like one move flows into the next member all throughout, either in a line or spread out or coming in. So ripple, maybe I missed it. So this right here, it's like directly translating when the music turns off and then only moving. It's kind of like stop and go, only moving when the music is on and off. That crazy made me lean back again. Right here, they changed up the Tippy Toes choreography. Some groundwork. Some B-realism. So yeah, I think the significance is like when they're following the ta part of the song. Something about like visually just sets it off. And then just sets the flow of the rest of all the moves that come in. Such cool choreo. Alright guys, that's it for this session. Thank you for joining us today with this. Checking out a special edition, checking out some XG choreo. Hopefully they have more content to come. But yeah. Alright guys, this session is now over. Peace on out. Laters.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes. 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 That's the way it goes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.